Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Victoria. Welcome to my video. Today we have a pick a card reading about what work you'll be doing in 2024. And maybe by hearing the exact way that I said it, what work will you be doing? You're probably thinking, oh, like what kind of career or what work type of thing will I be doing? See, I thought I was gonna do a pick a card like that too. But then this is, I guess this is me. So nothing is ever going to be super normal and regular here on this channel. So it ended up being a reading that talks about the work in terms of like mission work and soul work. So what kind of work will you be doing on yourself, and in a kind of what kind of work does your soul want to do in 2024? So yeah, I really feel like this one is going to be interesting, and I hope it's going to be really helpful as well to you guys. So let me introduce you to the group. We have group 1 here with this really cute heart stone that I'm pretty sure is like a fake stone. We have group 2 with this green calcite that did not want to come up to be seen. Group 3 with the lizardite. And group 4 with this flower agate. Like a piece of flower agate. And yeah, so these are the groups. Take your time, pick whichever one draws you in the most, and move on to your part of the video where you'll see what work you'll be doing this year. You might be drawn to a few groups, not just one. So that means there's something in all of those groups for you. So take whatever resonates and move on with love. See you soon, guys. Hello, group 1. So, what is happening? What are you going to be working on in 2024? So we have the 3 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. We have 2 10s here, which is really telling me that you guys in 2024 will really be focusing on closing old doors and ending situations that were just too heavy for you. So I feel like if there's something in your life now that's really weighing you down, but you just can't, it's not the right time yet, or you just can't yet rid yourself of that, it will be 2024 that will bring that time for you to start unloading in a way, and to just close some doors, really, and never look back. I can see with the 3 of Cups that it will definitely be a year where you'll have to, it's funny, work on having fun. Learn how to have more fun and spend time with friends. And don't do all of this hard work by yourself. I think it's a year in which you'll start working on sharing, not just your possessions, but sharing the burdens that you have with others. Because, like I said, you don't have to do it alone. And here with the 6 of Pentacles, it really feels like, in a way, you're releasing all of this by sharing it with others. So when you are worried about something, sharing your worries and not keeping it in. If you feel like you need help with something, sharing that, allowing someone else to share the burden with you, and not doing things alone, but also having fun. I really think a big part of it is learning how to have more fun and to relax more and to enjoy life. I think in the past you were probably working very hard and focusing on somehow growing, either internally or in your career or anything. But now is the time to focus a bit more on yourself and focus on enjoyment of all of that. And with the King of Pentacles, This is an interesting one, both with the Six of Pentacles in the same reading. It feels like part of it is learning to be more grounded. So learning this year how to be more grounded and how to actually create the things that are in your head. So it's like grounding your ambitions and your manifestations, actually creating them, learning how to create them and manifest them like in the 3D. Maybe some of you will in a way be growing more in terms of career or what you're doing, like things you're working on. So being promoted, creating your own business, or getting a new better job might be in the works for you, which will go well with these two, where you let go of the old burdens. What you're doing now and you were doing in the past was quite heavy for you, and it will get heavier and heavier in 2024, and that's when you'll be able to release it, really. But I really think some of these burdens a lot of them are internal. So there's a lot that's just like stuck energy that will be released, that you can release in 2024. That's what you need to really work on in 2024, and releasing these things. But again, something about the King of Pentacles. There's more about the King of Pentacles. I'm feeling like there's more here. Something about creating things that you can give out to others, to help them with their burdens too. So some of you might, if you make anything, or I don't know, sometimes it's not even making, it's just even speaking, even talking is like, manifestation of our thoughts, I guess. So it's still a creation of something, but in some kind of way, by sharing your story, you'll be able to help others as well, and bring good things to others. Feels like you're going to make, okay, some of you might make things maybe with others around you, with friends or family or loved ones. Together you'll make something that you can give out to the people to help them in some kind of way. And if you are creating this thing, it's not always going to be easy, your road, but it will be very gratifying. That's what I'm hearing. That you'll just feel very fulfilled at the end of it all. And I feel like you're the one, like the leader. If there's a group, you would be the leader, and you would be the one really leading the charge and working with others and helping them out. I really think part of your work is also helping others at the same time as helping yourself. We also have Master Jesus here, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So working on healing. I mean, with the Ten of Swords here, yes, healing from the past and from past wounds, especially since the Father healing part. So a lot of you might have wounds or trauma from your father paternal line. So healing a lot of those wounds that were created, either that your father literally wounded you and somehow, not necessarily physically, by the way, physically or mentally or emotionally. Or it will be something from his ancestral line that you will be healing in this year. So yeah, get ready for that, I think, especially now if you're feeling like, yeah, I do have some wounds left from my father, then it might be nice to get a head start. I mean, yeah. Anyway, forgiveness as well. Letting go and forgiving whatever and whoever from your past. That is going to be a big theme for you in 2024. So a big thing to work on is forgiving the people who may have wronged you, and trying to understand them and understand why they did what they did, maybe. Enlightenment. Ooh, look from the highest perspective, see the divine in everyone. So yeah, you'll literally be working on becoming more enlightened, like working on clearing all of these things so that you can raise your consciousness. So because the more you clear yourself and the more you release the baggage, the more light you become, so the more enlightened. And looking from the highest perspective, exactly with the forgiveness, seeing things from a higher perspective and forgiving people because you see the reason. Or maybe you don't see the full reason, you don't know the exact full reason that something happened, but you have it in your heart to forgive that person because you knew at the end of the day this was supposed to happen. This was somehow contracted to happen. The next two cards we have here are the Poppy and the Asphodel. So yeah, really diving deeper into yourself and your doing shadow work. That's really coming through to me, like shadow work and looking at the losses that you feel like you've suffered, no matter how big or small. There's a lot of grieving inside you because of the things that you may have lost or the people you may have lost. So coming to terms with all of that, forgiving, like I said, loving, and being able to move forward, because there are things keeping you back. There are things that are, so heavy, weighing you down. And in 2024, it's your job as a soul here on earth to start lightening your load so that you can be, like I said, lighter and try to reach higher. And with the Asphodel, a lot about nostalgia, a lot about allowing yourself to look back in a different kind of way, looking back like a third person. That's what's coming through. Looking back in a third person point of view and seeing everything, seeing the situation, maybe trying not to be not to put yourself in a victim mentality as well, if you're remembering something bad, but also trying to remember the good. Not only looking back at the bad things, looking back at all of the good things that happened to you too, because surely there are many good things that happened as well as bad things. It's completely, natural. So allowing yourself to relive some of your past. Maybe some of you will be feeling very nostalgic at some points during 2024, and you'll want to go to places you went to when you were young. It's okay. If you feel that, do it. Whatever nostalgia you're feeling, that means there's something there. Oh, something that came through to me today before I even started doing stuff for this video, was that every single thought that you have, even the ones that seem the most stupid, ridiculous, and random, has a meaning and a reason for being there. And what I was told is that some of our higher selves don't even fully understand why we get some of the thoughts, especially when they're younger higher selves. But there is meaning and reason behind every single thought, even the stupidest ones. So look into things and why you're thinking the things you're thinking, and remembering the things you're remembering, dreaming about the things you're dreaming about, because it's all important, an important sign for you in some way. Because this comes from the subconscious, deep in the subconscious, where only we can go. We can go deep, dive deep into that And like I was saying, shadow work is a big thing for you that you need to work on. Yeah, not always the most fun work, but yeah. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Ooh, and was I not saying this before? Part of your mission work that you need to do. And next year, well, this year, it's already 2024 actually when I'm posting this, is to ground yourself. Ground yourself more, connect more to nature, and in that way, ground all of your ideas and all of the things that you want to manifest. Everything that's in the higher realms that you've created there can be grounded here, but it can't be grounded here if you don't ground yourself. So it starts with us grounding ourselves. And oh my God, I just got the weirdest headache at like around the left temple. If any of you have been having headaches, let me know in the comments, especially in that area. That was really weird. The sacred waters. Nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. So this is a time when really we're working on inner stuff. You'll be working on a lot of inner stuff. So you will need a lot of rest. You'll need to nourish yourself. You'll need to properly feed yourself, ground yourself, connect to nature, and connect to what you're eating. Actually connect to it. If you are buying a lot of stuff that's pre-made, at least look into how it was made. If you are cooking your own stuff, perfect, beautiful, you know where everything is coming from. You're connecting with it by even cooking it. But connect more to your food, because food is what nourishes us and feeds us. And the more we connect to it and give it love and light, that's what we're nourishing ourselves with. That's really coming through now. And doing a lot of self-care. I don't know why baths are coming through. Taking baths, salt baths, or, just baths. And allowing yourself to soak in the water, and maybe doing your inner work while you're there in the bath, so that then you can allow the water to clear you from all of these things that are weighing you down. We also have big picture thinking here, the Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. And no surprise that I kept saying, like, all of these ideas that you have, you can ground them. Finally, yes, some of you might be Pleiadian, by the way. If you are, thumbs up. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I feel like you guys, maybe you already have a lot of ideas, but you're gonna have even more ideas and visions and everything during 2024. I'm hearing that your psychic abilities will get stronger too. So that's why it's so important to ground, and ground all of that to the earth here. Be fully present in your body. The next card we have is Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. Exactly. Trust where you're led. Like I was saying with the thoughts, there is a reason for every single thought that we have. There is a reason for every place that we're led to. So trust your intuition. Trust everything. Trust everything. Don't trust everything. Trust everything that you feel is right. And go where you need to go. Don't be scared. Don't let yourself be weighed down anymore. It's time for you to fly and go where you need to go. It's time for you to accept the energy that you need to accept as well. And also help others, because there are some places you'll be led to that you need to go to so that you can help others in some kind of way. The last card I have for you, group 1, is Autumn Angel. Imagine feeling at peace in a garden full of flowering plants. Again, and in this way, like meditating and feeling that, if you don't have like access to any kind of nature place that helps you ground, you can try to imagine this. And in that way, feel like you're there. Try to imagine what the flowers would smell like, what the wind would feel like on your face, what, I don't know, like there's something to eat there. Try to imagine the taste. And try to really envision it and put yourself in there and ground yourself. Or maybe trying to ground with like imagining a tree and being a tree, some kind of way. But meditating is going to be something that will be important for you to do next year as well. Meditating, and especially in nature, if you can meditate in nature, that would be the best. That would be ideal, fully ideal. Meditate in nature. But if you can't, again, there's other ways to do things. So don't be discouraged. Time for you to get on to work. Maybe start with the having fun. Learning how to have more fun. That would be nice. That would be fun, won't it? Anyway, group 1, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. Does it resonate? Do you feel some of these energies? If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 2. So, what work will you be doing in 2024? So we have the 5 of Swords, the Hangman, the Queen of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Queen of Swords. Did I say swords here? Queen of Wands and Swords. So, I can see that you guys will really be flying away somewhere. Part of your mission, what you need to do this year, is to leave the past behind. Leave the past in the past where it belongs. Yes, the past is always going to be a part of us, but that doesn't mean we need to keep thinking about it and keep staying in it. I feel like you need a change of space is coming through. So some of you might literally want to redecorate or move somewhere, but or change of pace. So switching up your routine as well might be something that would be very beneficial to you. And maybe you'll feel like you want to do that. If you are someone who wakes up really early and goes to bed early, maybe you'll feel more drawn to wake up later and get up and go to sleep later, because maybe you'll be working better at night. And of course, the opposite for all of my night owls out there. Maybe you'll feel like you want to wake up earlier and you feel that you feel a bigger change then, and like a charge of energy, but not just that, like a different, like it's like seeing a different perspective, literally like the Hangman. It's like I changed a bit of my routine and instantly I'm seeing a difference in myself and in what's coming through. So yeah, I can really feel that a change is needed to happen. But with the Hangman here, this change, you don't need to rush with it. You can take your time and figure everything out, but just try to not be sad about things that you can't have, for example, or try to not be sad about leaving behind people or things in the past. Try to go out of the door, content, happy, feeling like, yes, I did everything I needed to do here. I learned my lesson here. Now we can move on. And there's a lot of feminine energy here with the Queen of Wands and Swords, but they're the queens that are like more masculine, I guess, in a way. So it's not fully like, it's embodying the feminine, but also staying strong. And like being feminine doesn't mean that you're weak. Being gentle doesn't mean that you're weak. Being cautious and slower doesn't mean that you'll fall behind and that you're not useful. So do things at your own pace. I feel like this year you're supposed to find out what your pace is. You're supposed to really come into your power. Your power your feminine power, especially if you're women, coming to your feminine, like truly. And if you're men, let the goddess within grow stronger. There's something about cutting through things, cutting through the past. I think part of it is cutting through the past and the bullshit, and allowing yourself to sort through things like, I don't need this anymore. This can go away now. I'm clearly cutting cords as well. Maybe it will be very important for you to do in 2024. Cutting cords, cutting off people that are not needed anymore, and clearly communicating. I think with the Queen of Wands and Swords, communication will be a big thing for you. So allow yourself to communicate with others and don't hide yourself away. I think it's going to be very important for you to be more social. So learning how to be more social. If you're someone who is like anxious or isn't that comfortable speaking with others and is more of an introvert, I think this year it's time to start becoming more of an extrovert and start talking more and finding people that you're really supposed to find, because as you raise your sword and speak your truth, you will find the right people for you, and you'll be able to really be like a socialite in a way. There's also something about psychic abilities here with this Queen of Wands, creating magic and having bolstering your psychic abilities, growing them in some kind of way. Let's see what other cards came through. So we have the chickweed and the ragwort. So, like I was saying before, with the ragwort here, definitely it's like being stuck in weeds, and like you're trying to walk out, you're trying to walk as fast as you can, but you can't walk fast because these weeds are pulling you down, and these things, these people, things, whatever is inside your energetical field is pulling you down and pulling you into the past, and you need to let that go. Come to terms with whatever happened to you, and allow yourself to let it go. And it might not even be something that has already happened to you. It might be something that's going to happen to you this year. So I think something that you'll learn is how to quickly let go of things, how to quickly let go if someone harms you, how to quickly let that go, how to deal with that and quickly let it go, how to deal with it and properly respond to that person as well. If someone is telling you, I don't like this thing that you're doing, you don't get angry or annoyed or sad. You properly respond to them with something like, that it's normal for someone to, for not everyone to like what I'm doing, basically. And that's okay. That this is for me to do. It's not for you to do. And that's okay. And being more mature, definitely. A big growth can happen to you this year, group 2. In terms of things like that, don't allow things to pull you down anymore. This is the year where you'll learn how to stand up straight and tall and speak your truth and live your truth. And with the chickweed, I can see that whatever hardships come, you will be given a lot of tools and like ways to deal with them. And I feel like for some of you, it might even come in the form of a person. Like there will be someone next to you who can really help you through this. So you're never going to be alone during these times. Or if something bad happens, something good will happen as well. So it will keep you afloat. It's not like it's not like you're just gonna sink and sink and sink. You're gonna be helped through all of this so that you can learn properly. It's like having the what are they called? The training wheels on a bicycle. You're constantly with the training wheels and they're constantly protecting you. So don't be scared and just allow yourself to be and to experience this and to learn and grow from whatever happens, whatever comes. Because I do think that some things will come up that will shake your life up or shake your head up and maybe test how far you've come. So this is when you'll find out how far you've actually come. And it will be when you find out also what things need to be left in the past and what things, you can keep still. And again, with the things that are coming towards you, it will be also, I feel, a test of knowing, of being grateful, even for the little things. A test if you can be grateful for even the little things, because you will be given good things, like good fortunes, but it's not going to be something that you'll be like, oh my God, it doesn't matter that this thing happened to me because this other amazing thing happened. It's going to be smaller things that if you allow them to, they can help you push through and be positive still during these times. The next card we have here is hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Imagine your divine worth. Maybe that's a part of it, like recognize your divine worth. Recognize it by imagining it. Like imagine yourself and how worthy you are. Maybe that's how it starts for you, all with the imagination. Exactly like the Hangman and Queen of Wands energy, they're giving me this kind of view of like, if you can't actually be that, imagine it first. Imagine it and let your imagination create this thing, whatever it is. And choose loving thoughts. Try to stay positive during even the worst times. Try to stay positive. Try to love, and you will be given love back from others, from the universe. We also have Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. Bathe in cosmic love and soak up wisdom. Yeah, beautiful card. Like I was saying, just allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to soak up the wisdom. Know that whatever is happening so that you can learn from it and you can grow. So let that sink in. I don't know why that's coming through. Let that sink in. Let that thought sink in. Everything that's coming is coming so that it can teach you. There's people that are coming to teach you. There's people already teaching you. There's so much out there. And it's not just teaching, like, for example, like a video like this. No, I'm talking about experiences. If someone hurts you, they're trying to teach you something. So it's like, learn, come on. But yeah, allow yourself to just soak up the wisdom and surrender to whatever comes. Know that whatever comes, it will be what's best for you. We also have star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission and activation. So your job this year, there's definitely something about activating yourself, of course, your light body. So I think something that's coming through is your body will be changing a lot in 2024 and you need to go with it. So with letting go of things, some of the things will be things that you eat or consume or somehow are in contact with. So let go of the things that are not serving you and not helping you with your transition into a lighter body, because I feel that you just need to become lighter. You need to fly. So you need to light. Eat as much light as you can, drink as much light. So like plants, water, as natural as possible so that you can be as light as possible. But there's also something about, interesting, that I felt like I should bring this card out, the Starkeeper card, Cosmic Ancestor, and see the light by staying grounded. I feel like some of these activations, they're not to you. You're activating things in the earth and in the planet and in others, maybe other people as well. But definitely something about activating the planet and staying grounded, seed this light. So once you're activated and once you're working well, I feel like you've already been activated quite a bit already. There's gonna be more, of course, but you're already quite activated compared to some other people. So what you can do is seed this activation and allow it to activate the earth as well, some parts of the earth. So again, you know, you might be drawn to a particular place, then maybe you have some work to do there. Maybe you have some work to do in a particular place on earth. And again, with the flying somewhere, going somewhere, moving somewhere, to get different perspectives as well on the world. That could be a thing too. Traveling, somehow grounding your energy and your light in these places that you're going to is very important. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. So this is the year where you're finally gonna realize it's time to relax, be vulnerable, be as vulnerable as possible, and realize that you're safe. And like I said, all of these things are happening for you to learn. So the more you accept that, the more you soften, the more you allow yourself to be vulnerable, the more you feel like you're safe, because nothing can harm you. Everything is here to teach me, so nothing can really harm me. So I can just relax and allow the healing to happen. You're healing, your body is healing, and you in that way are healing the whole planet by healing yourself and spreading your energy. Release the petals. Again, about releasing. Yeah, releasing is a big thing for you in 2024. Release all of the stuff that you're holding on to. Let it stay in the past. And it's not even just letting it stay in the past. It's about coming to terms with it. Because if you let it stay in the past and just not think about it, it's still there. So it's coming to terms with it, understanding, again, that it was there for you to learn. It's okay. These things might not even be from you. There could be some like traumas that you need to deal with that are like from your parents or ancestors. But it's time to release it because it's holding you down. And I can see that in 2024, your job is to fly. You can fly with stuff on you, you know? Like, for example, if this bird had these baguettes as well, it would be a bit too weighed down. It wouldn't be able to fly, but it only has these three, so it's able to fly. So you need to let go of some things so that you can move on forward. Hope that makes sense. And the last card I have for you, group 2, is I give you star dreams. Feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. Yeah, all of these troubles, all of these things that you're holding on to, it's time to release them. It's time to shed because they're there. They're in the past. So it's time to come to terms with them. It's time to somehow show that part of you love so that you can release. Let all of the dirt be washed away with the water. And leave it behind, because you have a new place to go to. You have a new sky to fly in. Anyway, group 2, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 3. You guys picked the lizardite, and I just want to say, look how nice it looks here with this ice cream. Random thought, but yes. So what work will you be doing in 2024? You guys got the 2 of Swords, the Moon, the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the 9 of Swords. I was a bit confused there. So a lot of this work is going to be mental, learning things, dealing with your beliefs and your thoughts, everything that's in your mind, basically. Communication as well might be very important to you this year. like learning how to communicate better, learning how to express yourself in a way that will not harm others. Interesting. There's definitely something about duality here with the Two of Swords and the Moon having the two, well, technically this is a dog, I'm pretty sure, but let's say wolves here. And even the two, like, claws, even in the two towers, too. So there's gonna be a theme about escaping duality and also embracing. So you don't escape duality, you embrace it. And when you embrace it, that's when you transcend it, at least for you guys. I also feel like there's gonna be some important choices that you're gonna make this year. Even if they might not seem super important to you, they are. And even if they're the smallest things, they can really change what timeline you end up on. So I feel like you're in a stage where you really get to pick where you can go. And it's really important for you to pay attention to all the little choices you're making, because it's not just the big choices. It's the little choices that sometimes matter the most. And I'm strongly feeling a call to spirituality and a call to learn more and dive even deeper into learning about mystical things, learning how to work with the moon. If you don't already work with the phases of the moon, I think that's something that will help you a lot. All of these things that are happening are gonna make big changes to your life. Like all of this that I just talked about, implementing it will create such a big change in your life that, I don't know, it feels like a despair coming because of all these changes. But also part of this despair, part of why this despair is coming is because of things that are being uncovered. So it's learning how to deal with your sadness, learning how to deal with the things, the burdens that you have. Learning how to deal with your feelings and trying to get through it as best as you can. Let's get some of the oracle cards out to see what else we have here. So we have the Aconite and the Citrus. Also interesting that this is 46 and this is 45. But this came out first. Since I'm taking it out first, I'm sure. So the Aconite, so funny, again, about learning new things. So learning new things, it's time for you in 2024 to start learning new things. It feels like you've been learning enough in the areas that you are in now. So it's time to pick up a hobby or something that you're super interested in. Again, you will be drawn to this. You will be led to this. So all you have to do is follow your intuition and your instincts and let the moon guide you. Let yourself be guided by the light, by the moon, by your intuition, by your inner voice. Let yourself be guided and make that choice. So it's like a lot, again, your choices are going to be very important. And if you choose to go this route, it will take you to the higher timeline. And there's something is trying to come through, like something about the it's not just hobbies, it's new things to learn. Some of you might even get pets or plants to take care of. Just new things that you can dive into and put your energy into and expand yourself and your mind in some kind of way. With the Citrus, there's definitely something about worrying and choosing your battles, choosing what battles are worth fighting and which ones aren't. So if you feel like, oh, I want to do this, 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 and this, or like I saw so many, for example, let's say I saw so many courses online and I want to take one, but I saw like 5 that I like, and I don't know which one is for me. So it's like you need to, or you're thinking, oh, maybe I can go to all of them. Well, that's probably not a good idea. You have to pick which ones are really best for you, and you do that with your intuition. Really, this is the year where I'm getting this feeling of like everything will be dark at one point. You might even feel like you're disconnected from your guides and your higher self, and you'll feel like, where's my guidance? Hello? Everything is dark. I can't see. I don't know where to go. But that's when you open your ears and you listen. And you listen so that you can hear where you actually should go. Or for some of you, it might come through in the way of the heart, maybe feeling it in your heart, or knowing that that's the right thing because you're super excited and you just know that it's the right thing. Like my mom always tells me when shopping for shoes, if you see the shoes and you try them on and they feel good, and you're not like, yep, this is it, I'm taking it, then they're not the shoes for you. The shoes for you, you're gonna be like, yes, instantly. They fit perfectly, they look perfect, these are my shoes. Anything else that there's like slight doubts or you're not fully sure, it's probably not the best thing for you. So that's how you decide, I guess, by really feeling that. And like I said, for some people it might be listening. It might be that you need to tune in more, listen more. For some it might be that you just need to make these decisions yourself. And that's part of what you need to learn, part of like a lesson or something. And I can see that also about the battles, like literally things that like if there's several things happening and you just don't know which one to deal with, or several people are asking you for help or advice, and you don't know which one to really help first or which one to help, that's again when you use the intuition. And part of it is like, there's also something about learning new things here with the Aconite so that you can use them when you need to. Like, fill yourself with confidence and with knowledge and with experience so that you can use this in other situations too. So, I don't know, just picking up a new hobby, you never know when it might come in handy. Or literally, like if you start growing some plants and later on it might be really useful because you might start growing some kind of food. So again, like picking up these new trades that will help you in the future, that's what you need to do this year, and it's very apparent. And a lot of it is about learning. So now you would be at the learning stage, and the more you learn about these things, the more things will change. And don't be scared of change. That's also a message coming through for you, Group 3. Don't be scared of change. I know it can be really scary, but let it happen. It's natural. We also have Horus here, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Ooh, yeah, again about thoughts, like the thoughts and beliefs and all of the sword cards. Whatever you're thinking, you're attracting. Whatever your beliefs are, you're attracting. So working with that, working with your beliefs and with what, really noticing what your thoughts are this year. It's time to really create a positive gateway because maybe right now your gateway is a bit mixed or more negative for some people. You need to make it even more positive, 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 so that you can keep attracting good things. And something that's coming through right now is when people say bad things happen to good people, that's when, you need to think about, are they good people, and who judges like who's good and bad. Then you have to realize that it's the beliefs that are bringing that about a lot of the times, and what's hidden inside. And we don't know what's hidden inside someone else. We can try to see, but we can barely see what's hidden inside ourselves. I don't think it's our job or responsibility to look into someone else and their insides, let's say. It's our job to look at ours. So don't look at other people, and try not to have a victim mentality. I don't know. I don't think you will, but I'm just saying. We also have Cloak of Wisdom here. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Again, trusting. So important to just trust. Maybe what I was saying, like, it's like walking in the dark and just trusting that you'll go the right way. Yeah. Sometimes it's not even about listening so that you can hear the voice and know where to go. It's about trusting that no matter where you go, you'll end up where you need to be. Oh my God. It's like, oh, my mind is blown right now, and like sparks are flying. That's it. That's it. That's it. You need to trust that you're going the right way, no matter what way that is. No matter if you know or you don't know if that's the right way. Get it, group 3, Fly. Just go with it, and everything will work out. Less worrying, I think, is what's needed. Lifting the veil. Question everything, anything unaligned must go. So, again, about the changes happening and the choices that you're gonna make. Whatever you're not happy with, it's time to replace it. And find something new. Find something that charges you up better. It's like, a good way to explain it is if we have everyone and everything has a positive or a negative charge. So let's say let's say negative, I need something positive to fill me up, so that we can work together. But if that person, let's say it's a person, that positive person turns negative too, I'm not talking about, by the way, I'm talking about charges, not negativity. I'm like, oh, I think the world is awful. Anyway, if that person also becomes the same charge as me, naturally we will, not gravitate towards each other much anymore. So I will need something new to charge me up with that positive, because that person, isn't positive anymore. So either that person will have to completely go away or be gone, and I have to find a new one or a new thing. Person doesn't always have to replace a person. Anyway, it's something about that, like finding things that charge you in the right way, that excite you, finding things that you're passionate for. And whatever you're not passionate and excited for, bye-bye. The bloom. Creation is realized, right time, harvest, and celebrate. So this year, isn't this a great card to come out for what you need to work on? You need to work on celebrating and making things happen and realizing when it's the right time for things. Again, you're in the darkness. Just trust that you're walking the right way. Trust that you're going the right way. And at the right time, you will reach the point that you need to reach. And when you do reach that, enjoy it, celebrate, harvest, have fun. Because all that you've been working for, it's not for nothing. Everything, your whole life, it's not for nothing. So don't despair. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, and acceptance. So yeah, naturally things are gonna come to an end. When you're opening new doors, you have to close old ones, and you're making that choice to close the old doors and to open the new ones. So finding the silver lining there in whatever is happening. Finding the silver lining in every situation that you can. And just accept. Some of it is like your choices will lead you to a particular timeline. So accept that. Whatever comes in that timeline, accept it, because your choices led you to that timeline. So don't hate the world or hate yourself for the timeline that you're on. Know that this is just, I guess, for the best for you, and this is where you ended up in. Accept it. And know that after the darkness, there's always light. And funny enough, the Cosmic Diamond is the next card to come out. Spread hope and joy and illuminate the world. So with all of these things that you're passionate about, that you're learning, that you're doing, like I said, communication will also be big, since there's a lot of sword cards. Communicating, expressing your light, shining your light to others, spreading hope to others. During the darkest times, I feel like you will be very affected by, I'm going to be straight with you here, group 3. You're going to be very affected by what's going to happen in 2024. Most likely what's going to happen in the world itself and around you. And your job is to transmute all of that energy. Your job is to spread hope and light to the other people who are despairing, even though you yourself will probably be despairing at some point. You'll be sad, angry, purging, experiencing all of these things, but you still have to do that, because you have to help others to do that too. You have to help others and light their way. So yeah, the quicker you come to terms with that, accept it, and be happy with the job you were given, the quicker, things are going to go as good as possible. I feel like, there's a really strong negative energy here and a really strong positive energy, and perfect when we were talking about duality. I completely understand why that's here. There's a really strong polarity, and you will be experiencing it and you'll be diving headfirst into it. But this is what you came here to do. All of this craziness happening, you are one of it's like you're the warrior of light, if you'd like to see yourself like that, or the bringer of light, or the cosmic diamond. So you need to shine. So allow yourself to shine, and don't, express your emotions, but don't wallow in them, and don't stay too long in the dark. Don't stay too long in the sadness. Don't stay too long in the negativity. Find your light, and know that you're going the right way, no matter where you're going. The last card I have for you is Moonlit Dance. Embrace your sense of adventure as you look at the promises that you have made to yourself. So look at all these promises that you made. Look at all these things that you wanted to achieve. See how your thoughts changed, how your beliefs changed. Your beliefs are gonna change. Your thought process is gonna change this year. There's just no avoiding it, I feel like. It will change in some way. It's depending on your choices, what it will become. Depending on your choices, you'll see what your thought process will grow into or become. And be open to new things. allow yourself to be more adventurous and play and have fun. Anyway, group 3, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this reading. Does it resonate in any sort of way? Are you feeling any of these energies already? And if you're interested in the personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 4. So, the flower agate group. What are you working on in 2024? Group 4. 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. So, group 4, you're quite an interesting group. Look at this 8 of Swords, this bunny, the way that it's tangled up with this rope. I feel like this is already you, even if you don't realize it. And it's time for you to get out of this mess, to untangle yourself, and look at in the Wheel of Fortune, maybe I can bring it up, how it's like woven. It's not rope, I'm pretty sure this is a dessert, you know, but it's kind of woven in a way that you can weave like the rope. So it feels like you're supposed to use this rope that you have, you know, whatever this is that you've been tangled up in, you need to use it to weave a better future. And it's like also to make things right again. It feels like, I'm feeling an energy of like all over the place, kind of. Like everything is all over the place. Maybe you've been working on some things, then stopped, and then things got out of balance, and everything is kind of all over the place. So in this year, 2024, you might experience a lot of that, like getting tangled up and having to detangle, but also use that to weave something beautiful, to create something beautiful, and to turn everything around. It's like exactly like using the venom of a snake, not as a poison, but as a medicine. So using this rope to create something beautiful, using it to not to, you know, obviously tangle yourself or someone else that in the way that it's stopping you, but use it in a way where it's benefiting you and also helping you in some way. Yeah. So this is going to be different for everyone. Like it's a very metaphorical way to say things. So some people might find this is happening in their relationships, or maybe particularly family relationships because of the 10 of Pentacles. Others might have these issues in some other place, or maybe for some of you it's just everything. There's a little bit of everything that's a bit, you know, here and there. And you just need to get everything together and put it together. And I don't want you to feel bad about this, whatever this is. Don't feel bad about this. It's completely fine that, you know, you got as far as you could like this, but now maybe you need some help. And it's like you need a change of pace and a change of some kind of change, but it's not even a full change. It's just that things will just naturally change as you use this to your advantage in some kind of way, or clean it up and make it an advantage and work with it in some type of way. I can see that in this year, there's gonna be a big theme about abundance, learning to be abundant and learning that you are abundant. We're all abundant in something. Some people are abundant in money, others are abundant in time, others are abundant in work. Everyone has an abundance of something. You need to figure out what your abundance is. And if it's not to your liking, then you can change it or use this abundance in some kind of way. So it's like, Exactly. If you have an abundance of free time and you're thinking, I don't know what to do, I feel useless, I feel like I'm just not productive at all, I don't know what to do. Use this abundance of free time in some kind of way to benefit you so that you can create an abundance of something else that you want. If you have an abundance of work, I mean, I guess by working you create an abundance of money most times. So create that abundance of money and like realize how abundant you are. The more we realize it, we accept this abundance as well. It's like not just about realizing it, but also accepting it and saying, okay, thank you for this abundance of this thing. And if you don't want it, of course, you can say, thank you for this, but I would like something else. I would like an abundance of this now. Universe, thank you. And you never know, might just come. But sometimes be careful what you wish for. With the Two of Pentacles, yes, there's definitely a theme here about working on more things at once, working with more than one thing at once. And I think that's what got you tangled up in the past. Maybe working on more than one thing, or maybe working on one thing, it got you tangled up, and that's why you need to be working on like several things because they're all connected. Whatever resonates for you, take that. But yes, I don't know, there's a strong feeling of abundance. For some of you, family is going to be important this year. Not working with family, but yeah, maybe some of you working with family, but spending time and trying to enjoy your time with your family. And learning how to relax and leave the work at the workplace and have fun when you're at home. So not bringing work at home kind of thing, but keeping it there, because all of your issues there at work don't have to plague your home life. So you could be detangling things there. That doesn't mean that, you should bring it into your home life where you're affecting others. But there's also something about working with others too. Let's get the oracle cards. Maybe we'll learn more. We have the holly and the bluebell. Yeah, with the bluebell, definitely working with others, allowing yourself to work with others, not being scared to ask for help and not feeling like you need to do things alone. I have this feeling that you guys really like helping others, but when it comes to others helping you, you feel like you shouldn't get help from others. So you like helping others, you want to help others, but when it comes to you being helped, it's like a bit of an issue there. So I think that needs to be dealt with, because there are people there for you that can help you and assist you. It makes sense now. Yeah, look at this card. It's not just one person making this. It's 4. So allow others to come and help you work on this, because you don't need to do it alone. You're not the only person living on this planet. You're not the only person working on whatever you're working on. And if you are, then you should let others help you. Because we're not alone for a reason. There's many of us for a reason, so we can help each other. All of us have our own specialty, something that we're all good at. And that's why we need each other, because each of us holds a piece of the puzzle. Without you, what will I do? Nothing. I'll need someone else with the piece like yours. But your piece is special. Everyone's piece is special, so it's like everyone is needed and for this puzzle to be perfect and complete. And no one is saying life needs to be perfect and complete. But If you want it to be, you should allow others to help you. Am I convincing you? I don't know if I am. You might still be like, I don't know. I still kind of want to try doing things on my own or something like that. But consider it this year. I mean, this is definitely something that would be good for you to work on, accepting help from others. Anyway, let's get on to the Holly, which is here to tell you that it's like you need time to relax, time to be at one with yourself. I feel like you've tangled yourself up in so many, oh my God, maybe you guys are helping others so much that you're just taking on everyone else's problems, everyone else's issues, everyone else's energy, and you just can't seem to figure your own self out because there's so much of everyone else's energy out there. How could you figure out your own energy? How could you, fix your own issues if you're busy fixing everyone else's issues? Now, in 2024, it's time for you to really work more on yourself, let others help you on you, so that then you can continue to help and support others. By you allowing yourself to receive help, you'll be able to give more help in the future. You're not giving anything away. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. I'm saying that, but yeah, it feels bad sometimes. Asking for help, it feels bad. It feels like, we need to accomplish something on our own, but we don't. We really don't. It's about the beliefs, I guess, changing your beliefs. We also have Ganesh here. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So, again, a lot of abundance for you guys. This 2024 is the year of abundance for you. But again, it really feels like you need to realize what you're abundant in and be grateful for it. Because abundance comes in many different forms. And if you're not grateful for the abundance you have, you will not receive the abundance you are craving. Let's say most people want money. If you're not happy with like the things that you have right now, why would you receive money? Like, you're probably not it's not even in your beliefs probably that you deserve money. So you need to first accept the things that you have and be grateful for them. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think for you, the abundance you get is more spiritual and more love. And I don't know, it's like, I feel like some of you will not receive that much money, but you receive the things you need in life in some other way. So maybe someone else provides shelter for you or food for you, and you give something else in exchange. But yeah, it really feels like your abundance is different. It's not always financial. And realizing that and working with it will make you more prosperous and could lead you to an abundance of that thing that you want. So, like everyone else, you want money, then use the abundance of what you have and make some. Sounds easy, but it's not always. We also have Mahatma energy. Build your light body. Accelerate your ascension. So working on yourself is a very big theme for you in 2024. Literally, your job, what you need to work on is yourself. You need to work on your beliefs. You need to work on your body and your connection with your body. So truly connecting with it, grounding yourself as well, working on grounding and being present. And also accelerating your ascension in some way, like learning more. And how you'll accelerate it is by what I was saying. Like literally that's what you need to do. Realize your abundance, realize all of the things that you're being tangled up in, and use that for good. And that's how you'll accelerate your ascension and claim of more and more abundance of good things. I hope this makes sense. Group 4. You also have your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. There's something about bathing here. Taking baths or going into water is going to be very beneficial to you. I think I said that in one of the other groups too. But yeah, I feel like that's some message for you, group 4. Bathing, literally, will really, really assist you. Maybe even just assist you in like shower thoughts. Like when you're in the shower, you think the clearest. And stay open to magic. Stay open to good things coming to you. Stay open to magic. Stay positive. Try to stay positive and stay open to miracles happening in your life. And there's also something about staying open to believe, not just in yourself, but in others. Believe in others so you can believe more in yourself. Healing the motherline. So a lot of the issues that you have might be coming from your motherline. So 2024 is your year of healing that. 2024 is your year maybe of spending more time with people from your motherline and getting some kind of closure. That's what I'm feeling. Getting some type of closure. Growing up too, just becoming more mature. And I don't know about learning. Yeah, definitely learning, but just maturing and feeling like you understand more, like you have deeper understanding, and you're wiser. Yeah, becoming wiser. We also have the Holy Grail. Stop the endless search. It's an inner quest. So no need to search outside of yourself. No need to search outside all of the knots that are in you, that are, I guess, keeping you tied up or within yourself. So 2024 is really a year for you to do a lot of inner work. And all of the inner work will weave your physical life, will weave your 3D life into a better life, I guess. That was badly said, but I hope you get what I mean. That all of that inner work will bring you to, I guess, a timeline where you have more of what you need, more of what you want. The more you focus on inner healing and inner work, the more good things will come to you. You'll be like a magnet to good things. You'll see the more you heal, the more you untie all these knots, the more good things will come. Like suddenly someone sent you randomly money. Suddenly this happened or that happened. Suddenly you met someone that's like your soulmate. All of the inner work is to thank for that. So inner work for you. And it's like a lot of things to work on as well. Like the ancestral trauma, like building your light body, like accepting abundance. It's like so much inner work to do. You have a lot of work to do in 2024, group 4. And yeah, I hope I'm not a bearer of bad news. Just trying to give advice here. And you also have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So another thing to work on is confidence and having courage to stand up and shine your light, to be yourself and Do it unapologetically. That's part of the inner work as well. There's just so many things to do. And I feel like the more of this you do this year, the more your life will be just rich. You'll feel rich. You'll feel like you have everything you need. You'll feel like you're at the right place at the right time, and just everything is falling into place. The more you focus on inner work, the happier you'll be. The last card I have for you now is the Cherry Blossom Fairy, and I'm absolutely not surprised that this card is coming through. Look after your life in the same way you would care for a fruit tree. Allow others in to help and nourish you. Just like the bluebell, allow others to help you, because you don't have to water your plant by yourself. A plant doesn't water itself. It waits for the rain to fall, or for the human to water it. We water the plant, and the plant gives us food. It's like we always need someone. We are all connected. So allow yourself to accept help. Ask for it if it's needed. There are people there for you. There are beings there for you too. Don't forget about them. It's not just the humans that you can ask for help. Your higher self, your spirit guides, your star family, everyone out there who's helping and assisting you, who's watching over you, you can ask them for help too. So don't forget that. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Group 4, I hope you found this in some way enjoyable, and I hope that you learned something. Let me know in the comments if it resonated or if you feel these energies already. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!